I think this food was pretty delicious. Was it worth it? What's up, everybody? Welcome to our channel. We finally brought mukbangs back now that we are in Las Vegas, and I'm so excited to share with you Best Friend by Choi. This is at the Park MGM, which is across from the MGM casino on the Las Vegas Strip. And I'm excited to share this because I've been such a fan of Choi for a long time. And he's showcased his restaurant through the Netflix series Chef's Table? Chef Show.
Chef's Table, I think.
No, it's Chef Show.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I might be wrong. You guys can write it down in the comments below. But if you're new to this channel, my name is Ant.
I'm Christina.
Leia.
No, what's your name? Tell everybody your name. His name is Enzo. So what we have today is we have the fried chicken, the very famous Kogi tacos, which is actually Korean barbecue short rib tacos. Then, what is this one? We have
some kimchi fried rice.
Banchan, which is your appetizers. You know, they got the daikon, kimchi, spicy cucumbers.
Bean sprouts. And broccolini.
What's that? Oh, and spinach. Okay. And then, of course, you always got to have the kalbi. So.
And the fried chicken.
That was the first thing we did. That's your favorite thing.
And the fried rice and the egg and that.
Where were you guys this whole time?
I
think they're excited to eat.
Okay, are you guys hungry? Yeah, you're hungry? What do you guys want to try first? You know what? Let's serve the kids first.
All right.
As parents, we always gotta feed the kids first. Hey, dude.
Okay.
You're not gonna eat if you keep messing around like this.
Let me get you some. What do you want to eat first? Fried chicken.
Okay,
all right.
I'm gonna give you some rice, Leia.
That's too big. Too big.
I can split it for you and Enzo.
Yay.
So I decided to make white rice for the kids because the kimchi fried rice might be too spicy.
What kind of seasoning is on this fried chicken, I wonder?
What does it smell like? Let me see.
I don't know. Oh, you want that piece? All right.
Pork.
It almost smells like Nashville, but not Nashville, right?
What?
But it's extremely crunchy. So what I see here is that they left the skin on, which Leia loves chicken skin. And you can see that it's really burnt inside. And then the outside is crispy. It's like double crisp.
It looks like chicharrones almost. That's
right?
how crunchy it is.
Wait, but you got sauce.
Okay.
All right, you know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. I want to try without sauce first, just like that.
Okay. Same.
I don't want any sauce.
That is crunchy.
That is really good flavor.
It really does remind me of chicharrones. Wow.
Wow. So, because it has a skin on there, and they fried it so well, it's very light and airy, like you're saying, like chicharrones.
Mm-hmm.
They're so good.
Well done.
Well done?
Yeah.
You like it?
Well done means it fries very fast.
Oh, she's talking about In-N-Out because that's how I get my fries. I get it well done. Do we know what kind of sauce this yellow one is?
I don't know.
Okay, you can go ahead. I'm gonna try it too. If it's not spicy, the kids can eat it.
Whoa! It's very mustardy. So dark.
Oh, yeah.
It's supposed to be like a honey mustard, but it's like, I think it's like Dijon mustard.
Oh, so it has that little kick to it. Almost.
Okay.
That was not good. I'm sorry, Chef Roy.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
But that sweet chili sauce that I see right there.
Okay. Dip it in there. How is it?
Very good.
Okay.
It's like Korean fried chicken. That's that flavor.
That's right. Oh, okay. Very good. I like this one.
I think the first thing I'm gonna try is a taco.
Okay.
So we got the tortilla.
Taco bar.
We got some short rib here.
I said taco bar.
Okay.
No, that one.
I need to give you this piece. Yeah.
I said I wanted taco bar.
Taco bar.
What's taco bar? Can you say Taco Tuesday?
I don't want the chicken.
But it's fried chicken. You have to eat the chicken. You can have this and the skin.
You want some steak?
I can't tell.
Anytime we have some beef, we call it steak because it sounds so much better. And they're like, yeah, I want steak. We're gonna put some, what's here? We got some onions and cilantro. Okay. Then we got some kimchi. It's like a kimchi coleslaw. Have you ever had the Kogi truck in LA?
I don't remember. I feel like I may have, and that was probably when it was like super popular and stuff, but I can't remember.
If you guys don't know Roy Choi, he's been around for a long time. I think the Kogi truck first came out maybe like 15 years ago, maybe longer. And I've had it maybe once or twice, but it used to be where the trucks had a very, very long line.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You know? And so I'm glad he brought this to Vegas finally. Here's the taco. I'm gonna give this guy a try. The tortilla is very, very hard because, to be honest, I picked up this food yesterday.
So we had to do it last night because that
was the only time. They're only open for dinner and we're having lunch right now. So there's no way I could pick it up right now. But let's give this guy a shot. You wanna try the taco? That coleslaw, it really adds all the flavor to the tacos. But what I can really taste is the short rib is very sweet. That marinade. What are you laughing at?
I think it was so good and so crunchy. He's like closing his eyes and chewing it the whole time.
If you eat that,
fried rice,
then you have to eat the chicken too, and so
it's spicy. I kind of expected it to be a little bit better than what it is, and kind of mushy in a way. Okay, so definitely the kids will not be able to eat the kimchi fried rice, but I want to eat this banchan. This is probably my favorite thing when it comes to eating Korean food.
The real reason why a lot of people are here is because they want to hear our story about why we actually moved to Las Vegas. And we've been here for about on our 7th month right now.
Half a year. That's crazy.
I can't believe it because we actually moved into this house maybe 3 months ago. So we've moved about 4 times in 2022. I actually have been living in LA my entire life.
Me too.
That's like pretty close to 40 years. I mean, I'm not 40 yet, but I'm saying close to 40 years.
If you want to round up.
Right? And so, you know, I started just thinking about what else can we do with our life, you know? Do I want to stay in one place forever? A place that I know like the back of my hand? Like, I know everything about LA, right? Or even all of California. I spent half my time in Northern California, in the Bay as well, Sacramento. And I realized I don't want to stay in one place till I'm 100 years old. I want to experience life.
Yeah,
right?
I think just being in California the entire time, I always had stable jobs and I was working in the office. I was working every day. And for me, I never thought it was going to be possible for us to get out of it. And like finally not having my job anymore and having the flexibility of being able to work at home, I think that was it for me. I didn't feel like I was stuck. And I just wanted to do something different. I felt like this was our chance to like experience new things, new places, new people.
I think being able to work in this YouTube world and not having our 9-to-5s, it gave us the opportunity we can really live wherever we want. And that really just started a spark in our heads. We've actually been looking at Vegas since 2012.
Yeah.
You know? And
10 years ago.
We decided not to because our friends wanted to do some business together. And so we stayed, you know?
And I like that we actually moved here for our 10-year anniversary because if you guys don't know, we got married out here 10 years ago.
In 2012.
Wow.
11 years ago almost.
Oh, yeah.
Dang, you guys are old. So far, what is your favorite dish? You've tried almost everything. I haven't tried the fried rice yet.
I think my favorite dish is a fried chicken.
Is it? Mm-hmm. Okay.
My favorite is the fried chicken too.
The apple chicken? I tend to make a lot of kimchi fried rice when I'm at home.
I actually think I'm spoiled. from your kimchi fried rice because I actually really like it a lot when you make it. So when I'm eating this one, I'm like, it's cool.
You know what this has on here?
What?
This has a very unique flavor. And I think that flavor is, you know that Nongshim ramen that everyone makes?
Yeah.
And that red powder?
Oh, I don't like that.
That red powder is in this. That's what it tastes like. I don't know if it's in there, but it tastes exactly like that. So, my tongue and my mouth, it's sizzling right now, yeah. But it's good. I can feel the heat.
Okay.
So I think one of the biggest reasons why we moved to Las Vegas is because of the cost of living. Like we get a bigger house for less and we get to be more comfortable. Like our house was really small back in California. It was nice, but it was small.
It's not that we need such a nice house. It's more that between Nevada and California, you get more for the bang for your buck. Like I was saying, you know, people in the Bay, a condo is like, a 2-bedroom condo is like $1 million. You know, in the OC, same thing. You're like $800K for a condo.
That's
you know?
crazy.
If you're talking about San Gabriel Valley, you know, like Arcadia, yeah, a townhouse is about $1 million now. So, you know, and they're small and they're very old. Out here in Vegas, your homes are, you know, newly built. There are some built in the 80s, but a lot of them are now built in the 2000s and above. So I really like that. But so the better opportunities is actually what really made us want to move out here. You got no state income tax, which is great. You know, that means you can do a lot more day trading out here, right? You don't get hit with a lot of the penalties when you sell your stocks early or crypto, stuff like that.
Yeah, because when you're in California, you have to hold on to it for a really long time.
Yep. And then they have gas that's really cheap out here. It's pretty much $1 cheaper than any other states that's close by to us, California specifically. But obviously, there's other places all over the United States that have really cheap gas. You know?
Yeah.
But we get to be close to our family in LA and her family that's in Utah. And my family that's in LA, they are very, very busy. My parents, their grandparents are not retired yet. You know, so, well, my dad is, but for some reason,
he's still working.
He's
still
much busier after being retired than when he was working for some reason. So, then I have my brothers who live far away.
Yeah, since we've been in Vegas, we've seen my family like at least a handful of times. And I was so surprised. I didn't think it was going to happen so quickly, but it's been so nice because we're just like, hey, let's drive an hour and a half so we can go see each other and just hang out at each other's houses. Like,
because usually
so convenient.
If we lived in California, it'd be like a 6-hour drive to go see your family.
Yeah.
So that's one of the biggest reasons.
Yeah, and my parents, they initially wanted to move to Utah to be closer to my brothers and sister. But I don't think that's the kind of life that they want to live. They enjoy California, but they do visit Utah all the time. So every time they do that, they come over here, they stay over. We get to see them more often. They get to play with the kids. Like, I love being out here.
I want another piece.
What do you want? You got all this food on your plate? Hey, you gotta eat.
Another thing that I noticed is that when you're in California, everything is so fast paced and you're always on the go. Like there's no time to really just take things day by day and like slow down and just be able to enjoy whatever time you have out there. Because then you have to plan for the traffic and you have to plan like for half an hour to an hour drive at least just to get anywhere.
Traffic never really bothered me in California, but I like that out here you can pretty much go anywhere in Las Vegas area from one side of town to the other in 30 minutes.
Yes.
You know?
And
there's no traffic.
We rarely hear traffic, yeah.
The only traffic you have is on the strip.
And now I notice why people avoid this strip when they're locals out here.
That kimchi is very spicy.
It is. My nose is sweating a little bit from it.
I don't think I've ever had kimchi that spicy before.
So going back to like having time to be able to do things that we actually enjoy. So for me, I used to drive a lot too, and I think over time it just became kind of like taxing on me, trying to be like this new parent, this new mom, and then trying to like figure out the balance between like using my energy to drive in traffic. So that just got hard on me. And now that we're out here, it's like you don't have to worry about that driving time so much in the traffic. And we get to put them into classes, or they get to go to school and they have time to like sign up for Kung Fu and stuff like that. And I don't think we were able to do that in LA because first of all, like costs were so high and we didn't really have time for it. But just being out here, we kind of can balance the cost of living and having them do extra things, like extracurricular activities too.
I feel like because there's more opportunities out here, we're able to give the kids a better life than what we had. I've had a very good life, and and right now it's very good.
Yeah.
But the kids can enjoy their life a lot more, and so I think we made the right move.
Yeah, I think for me, my life was good, but I had really strict parents. I had immigrant parents that came to America with nothing, so we lived a very frugal life, I would say, and it was kind of hard growing up, and I didn't really get to do anything. I didn't even go to preschool when I was a kid, and I like the fact that we even get to consider like putting the kids into preschool, so they're already able to do things that I have not been able to do like my entire childhood.
Did you go to art?
I had one art class that I did before, and it was kind of like one of the art classes where you kind of go in. I think that's kind of what we're trying to sign Leia up for too. But I remember going to an art class when I was a little girl. I don't remember how old I was, but I just vaguely remember they had fruit, like a fruit basket, and then we had to like
5 years old?
No, I think I was older than that. So you're lucky. You get to start young.
The more I eat this fried rice, the more I love it. I really love that Nongshim powdered flavor.
I figured you were going to say that.
You know why? Because when I was in elementary school, I used to eat it raw. So I'll get the noodle pack and I'll crunch it up into little pieces, pour like half the packet of the red powder in there, shake it up, and I'll eat it like a snack. And it was so good. When we talk about, kids' opportunities, it's also, I feel like it's much safer out here in Nevada than it is anywhere else, or at least from what we know, because growing up in California, I was around a lot of gangs.
Yeah.
There's crime everywhere, all over the world. There's crime. There's crime here in Las Vegas as well. But there's no gangs.
What does
right?
crime mean?
There's mobs, like Russian mobs, but that's not the era anymore.
We don't know about that, yeah.
What does crime mean?
Crime, when bad people do something bad and then it hurts others, that's a crime.
When they break the law.
Yeah.
So when I guess like around our time when we're growing up, like that was when gangs were a huge thing. I grew up in Almani. I lived there most of my life, and I would even say that I lived in the nicer part of Almani, but there were gangs everywhere. There were a lot of Asian gangs that were a huge thing. There were a lot of cholos. There were a lot of like Mexican gangs out there.
Did you have a lot of cholo friends?
I did because of my brothers. So my brother, he used to hang out with like cholos all the time.
So I don't know if I want the kids to be around the gang life like how we were.
Yeah.
I was pretty heavy into it, knowing a lot of people and, going to parties and getting shot up and things like that. I don't want to have to fear my kids going to those things, or teaching them like, you gotta defend yourself from these type of people,
Yeah, there were a lot of cliques growing up, like where I was and stuff. And there were a few times where I would walk down the street and then I would have like people hitting me up and asking me where I'm from. And I'm just like, this was probably in like the 7th grade maybe, and I don't want the kids to have to experience stuff like that.
You know what's the funniest thing?
What?
When you're like at the mall and someone goes, "Sup, fool? Where you from?" And then you're like, "Nowhere."
Yeah.
Like, all right then. And then they walk away. And you're like, what just happened? You know what I mean? It's so confusing. And I'm just like, and then now when I go out after that, I got to act all hard and be like on the lookout. And I think having the kids live in a place away from gangs, they don't have to grow up with this prison mentality. You know what I mean? Like, it was so rough for us growing up in California. I
felt like we always had to prove ourselves, like whether it's amongst our friends or like outsiders or just other people. Because you had to be tough growing up. Like, I felt like I had to do that my entire life.
Oh yeah, I got in a lot of fights. So I'm hoping out here the kids don't get in any fights, or if they do, it's self-defense and they defend themselves, you know. How does the taco song go? You love the taco song.
It's raining tacos.
Dun, 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 dun. Tacos.
Okay, put it on your plate, and then we'll put some short ribs.
Oh, all right.
There you go.
Is this for me or for them first?
For whoever.
Okay. Ooh. And so you're gonna make your own taco today?
He's already folding it. He knows how to eat tacos.
You can't just steal it from sister's spoon. It's okay, go ahead, Leia.
How many are you gonna put in there? You can put more?
Rice.
Wait, why you? Yeah, okay. You have rice on your plate too. Stop taking everything from sister. Sister needs to eat more than you.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's a good fatty piece for you. You know what I just thought about? Every time we traveled anywhere new, I always saw that the kids would learn new things and they would learn it fast.
Yeah.
So since coming out to Vegas, I wanted that to help expand like their knowledge, get them outside of their comfort zones. And I feel like they're thriving with each other, like since we've been out here.
You know, we were deciding for about a year if we were gonna move to Vegas.
Yeah.
Right? And we're like, yes, no, maybe. And what made you finally decide, all right, let's do it?
I think because leaving California was probably one of the hardest decisions to make. But at least Vegas, we are familiar with it. We've come here so often. We've even tried like looking at places out here before. And just knowing that it's a good balance between Utah and LA, I think that made me more like inclined to move out here. Because I would never be able to move to Utah because it's so different out there and everything closes early. There's like no good food. I mean, it's getting better, but yeah, just knowing that I'm not too far away from LA, but I'm also not too far away from my family.
What?
I want to eat it too.
Yeah, you eat what you can, okay? But what was the exact moment that made you pull that trigger and be like, let's go? Thank you.
I don't know. It was that one trip. Like, we came out here just to come out here. And then for some reason, we're just like, hey, since we're going to come, why don't we just look at houses too?
This is my place.
That looks awesome. And just us doing that and seeing the kind of houses that we could
I want
get.
to eat this.
That's a tortilla.
But
Eat what you want.
Yeah.
I just serving this as a plate.
All right, a hand plate?
Yeah.
It's working out very well.
Yeah. But I don't want to eat it.
Okay.
All right, someone else can eat it.
How do you like the short rib?
No, it's
It's very good.
Okay, just eat what you want. Thank you.
That's bad. I'm being attacked right now. I think he's just doing it to mess with you right now.
Where's your food?
Enzo, where's your food?
Thank you very much. I love you. But now you need to get more food.
I don't want it.
Your
How is
fried
this
chicken.
mistake? 3, 2, 1, everybody eat your food now!
Oh.
Leia, if you don't finish your food, we're not going to be able to paint your nails after lunch.
No painting nails.
Okay, well you said you wanted to, so we got to finish our lunch first. Okay?
I'm not going to
You're not going to what?
paint my nails.
Okay, but you are going to
just
finish
eat.
your lunch. Okay?
Not over there.
You do what you can. You too, Enzo.
For this taco,
Down.
I think I would only want one layer. They put 2. It's kind of too much.
Well, I think if it was softer and fresh, like a real taco,
Yeah, that's true. It's
Like-
kind of hard to chew.
yeah, the tortilla's already hard.
Okay.
So, I think my favorite thing so far is definitely the fried chicken. I think it's
Agreed.
this kimchi coleslaw. And just the banchan, man. It's just,
It's fresh.
it's good. You got that sesame oil in the vegetables. You got that variety. It's pretty good. This whole meal costed about $120.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. I was gonna say it's not too bad. I mean, there's some expensive things like the Calbee was $36. I know back in Cali, we can get like the tofu soup with a Calbee combination for used to be $20. It's now $30. But this alone is $36. But you're also, you know, we're all paying for the convenience of the casino. They take percentages out of the restaurant. So when everyone thinks, man, casino food's expensive, this restaurant's a ripoff, don't blame it on the restaurant. The casino takes a high percentage from the restaurants.
And their rent is crazy too.
Yeah. So, and trust me, I know because I've been looking to possibly open up something on the strip. I'm not going to say what yet, but the research is going. So overall, I think this food was pretty delicious. Was it worth it? I think it was worth it to try for sure. And I think if I was staying at the hotel, I would definitely eat it again while it's fresh.
So we can have it fresh, yeah.
Yeah.
For me, I'm used to getting the banchan usually when we eat somewhere. So I'm like, I always love that. That's my favorite thing.
You ain't getting nothing for free in a casino except water. And then you still got a tip.
Yeah. I think I still prefer to go off the strip because it kind of reminds me of like how everything is back in LA.
Right. So if you guys have, you know, Uber options or you got car rentals, go off the strip. There's so much food in Chinatown. There's so much food in Henderson, in Summerlin. There's a lot of things going on now because Vegas has expanded. So it's really good that we get to enjoy this new food scene. I love food so much, and I really do like this food that we're eating right now. I would say, Choi, this is very good. I like it. Sorry, I burped.
I thought you were about to get emotional or something.
All right, so you guys, let us know what else you want us to share with you in our mukbangs. Stories, restaurants. I don't even know what's famous out here in Vegas anymore just because we're off the strip.
Yeah, I'm loving this family life outside of the Vegas strip life.
The club life.
The club life.
Party time! Alright guys, so till next time, we'll see you on the next mukbang. Peace out. You say peace out?
Peace out. Peace out.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
Say I love you.
I love you.
Oh, I want to is to be close to you, but I don't know how and what to do. I'm so shy.